for one, am grateful. It's one drug beyond a doubt now.
Yeah. Murder by committee would have been a circus.
Considering our various suspects, if this thing ever does go to trial, it's still going to be a media event. I mean, first-degree murder makes bigger headlines than involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think of that. It's now just one charge, right?
But with your multiple suspects theory, we couldn't have proved Beatrice's murder was deliberate anyway. Now, with one specific drug, makes it a whole new ballgame.
One drug. Beatrice allergic to it. And if someone knew she was allergic to it and could die from it and gave it to her deliberately.
That's premeditated. And the charge is murder one.
Oh, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
It's the man I want to see.
Oh, what's up?
I want you to track down local distribution of this new drug.
Same as last time? Hospitals, pharmacies, private citizens?
Well, we don't have to dig quite that deep.
No?
Why, are you onto something, Robert?
My main suspects always were the Quartermaines, so let's just narrow it down to them, huh?
Do you want me to do a check on Alan, Edward, and Monica?
See who had access to that drug.
I'll get right on it.
Things looking up, huh?
Who knows? By the end of the day, we may even have our murderer.
You look sensational.
I feel sensational.
It's really great to have you back at work. I missed you.
It's good to be back.
You seem happier.
Well, life has suddenly taken a turn for the better.
Yeah? Oh, wait, hold that post.
Oh, don't.
Oh, just one?
No, I'd rather you didn't.
Well, it's for my album. I got pictures of all my friends.
Just keep a good thought of it. It lasts a lot longer.
You don't like to have your picture taken?
I'm a little adverse to it lately, especially once taken here at the spa.
Why?
It doesn't matter, forget it. It's a nice camera, rather expensive looking.
Yeah, Leo gave it to me.
Leo?
Said he didn't have any use for it anymore.
It's interesting.
Yeah, isn't it? I always thought he didn't like me.
May I have a look at it?
Sure. It's practically brand new. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, there's a mark on it, too.
Where? Oh, probably had something attached to it. A tripod or a motor drive.
Do you mind if I borrow this for a while?
Oh, sure. You want to take some pictures?
No, I'm more interested in how they were taken.
No, I haven't got it yet. So send it in, will you? And have you seen Bert? Ah, good. Thanks.
Here it is.
Ah, you traced the new drug?
Thoroughly. Here, you can take a look for yourself. Nothing came up that connects it with Alan, Edward, or Monica.
Damn it. I'd have sworn there'd be a tie in there.
I thought so, too.
So much for that.
Not quite. Let me tell you something. Just for the heck of it, I put another name through that computer, just in case.
And?
I came up with something. It may surprise you. Stop and think. There is one Quartermaine that we have completely overlooked. Lila.
That's the name that came up?
That's right. That drug was prescribed for her heart condition.
What do you know?
Which means the drug was in the house. Which means that all the other Quartermaines had access to it. Huh?
Not to mention Lila.
Oh, come on now. You don't suspect Lila. Come on, Robert.
Why not? I mean, she had as much motive as anybody for wanting to see Beatrice snuffed out.
You have a point there. Well, what do we do next?
Confront the Quartermaines. The whole lot of them. Good evening.
Robert, what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you all.
Mother, why don't you go upstairs and lie down?
please. I'd like her to stay.
There's no reason for my wife to be involved in this.
Oh, nonsense, dear. Please, I'm so intrigued by the whole process. Please go on, Robert.
Well, what's this all about?
Well, I have some questions for you all, and I'd appreciate some straight answers.
What are you inferring, that we lied to you before?
Well, let's face it, there's been more than a spot of evasion on everyone's part throughout this case.
All right, let's get on with it. What's it all about?
A new drug was found in Beatrice's system.
What kind of drug?
A deadly one, well, to her anyway. It was what ultimately killed her.
On top of all the other drugs you made.
No. We've isolated this one drug as being the cause of her death.
You mean that one person did it instead of several, as you've been saying?
That's right. And that one person can be charged with first-degree murder.
Leo, don't.
Hey, I know you want me. I've seen the way you look at me.
Well, don't you think you should finish the massage first?
Why, and waste all the time we've got?
My muscles still feel very tense.
Well, let me take care of them. Thank you. Never could keep your nose out of my business, could you?
And with very good reason. Is this how you trap your prey?
As you said, clever.
But not clever enough.
I was doing very nicely till you started snooping around here.
And now I have all the proof I need.
Who appointed you guardian of morals around here?
Morals? You don't even know the meaning of the word.
All I was doing was providing a service.
Yes, a very expensive one.
Yeah, they could afford it. How'd you find the camera?
Oh, Josh lent it to me. Pretty stupid of you to give it to him.
That's what generosity gets you. Hand it over.
Sorry. Evident.
I'll take care of the evidence, thank you. And then I'll take care of you.
You leave me alone.
I've had it up to here with you, Holly. And now you're gonna pay.
You're in enough trouble already without harming me.
Oh, I don't think so. On the contrary. I'm finished with you. I'm in no trouble at all.
My husband will be very interested to hear that, and I'm expecting him any minute now.
Well, why have you come here to tell us this?
I want you to know what you're all up against.
What do you mean what we're up against? I thought you said you narrowed it down to one person.
This affects you all.
Why don't you just tell us what it is?
Well, as you well know, you've been very high on my list of suspects.
Yeah, you've made that very clear.
I also knew about Lila's ultimatum. Either Beatrice goes, or she goes.
Was the only proper attitude that I could take, Robert.
I know that, Lila. But I also know about the Bible page. Never gotten a divorce.
Did you also know that Beatrice was using it to blackmail us?
Yes.
I don't mean to speak ill of the dead, Robert, but she was a horrible woman.
She was also your husband's former mistress.
Why are you bringing all this up?
Because I want to establish straight off that there was no love lost between Lila or Beatrice.
Why does my mother figure so heavily in this conversation?
Because it was Lila's heart medicine that killed Beatrice.
That's absurd. My mother doesn't even take that medicine anymore.
That's not true,
Don't you
Edward.
say another
No.
word, Lila, not till I get the lawyer.
No, Edward. I'm not afraid of Robert's questions. It's quite true, Robert. I do take heart medicine every day.
Lila, I'm sorry to
No,
say.
it was not Lila.
Father, be quiet.
Lila did not do it. I did. I gave her Lila's heart medication. I killed Beatrice. Arrest me.